What's going on, guys? Aaron here from Departures Capital. Thank you for tuning into this stream. We got a bunch of news for you today, guys. We got some news about Namaste. We're going to be taking a look at a bunch of the cannabis stocks. We've got gold on the move. We got so many things. We're going to give you guys a couple seconds to tune in, hit that like button, get this stream up to a couple people, and then we're going to get straight into it. So let's give us a few minutes. We had some technical difficulties this morning. So AKA we spilt our coffee all over our desk. So things are looking better now. Like I said, we'll give this stream a few minutes to get fired up. And then I'm going to need your help, guys. We are going to reassemble our cannabis stock portfolio list on TradingView, as investing.com is currently down, which is not that great. So yeah, we'll give a couple seconds here for the stream to get fired up, and then we'll get straight into things. What's going on, Ron? Good morning. Good morning, good morning. We'll give it a few minutes for some people to join up. Then we're going to be talking about a bunch of things today. How is everybody doing today? We have a much smaller turnout. That's very interesting. Okay, guys. So make sure to hit that like button if you're new to the stream. We usually have more people. That's kind of funny. Hold on, let me just load up the chat. Benoit Nair, you should talk more about the stock suggestions instead of talking to people. Yes, but we still need to engage our community, right? But I appreciate that. So we will be talking about all the different stocks, don't you worry. But we're going to start this stream off anyways with an article about Namaste. So Sean Dollinger announces new role at Namaste Technologies. So a lot of people have been wondering what the heck's going on with Namaste. Hold on, let me just turn this down a little bit. Just turn the sound down a little bit. Sold ACB and grabbed CGC. Yeah, ACB does look to be trending downwards. So we'll see where it's heading. I'm pleased to announce that Namaste Technologies and I were able to put aside our differences in order to achieve an agreement that both parties believe is in the best interest of company shareholders. In the last few weeks have been challenging for me personally and professionally, and the terms of the agreement will allow me to continue to work at the company in a senior advisory role. So shareholders are definitely liking that Sean's going to be staying at Namaste in some capacity. We'll get further into this article. I'll focus on providing resources and skills that will contribute to the future success of the company and its new management team. Having dedicated years of hard work and energy to build Namaste alongside co-founder Corey Zelikson, I am proud that we have achieved what we have achieved, and I am looking forward to continuing my affiliation with the company and working within the industry. I believe that 2019 will be an exciting year for Namaste and would like to sincerely thank all of our shareholders and employees for their continued support and believing in the vision of our company. So, what's up, Matt Clay? I'll take a look at those stocks in a second. Quagmire in the house. What's going on? Thanks for tuning in. Make sure to hit that like button, guys. See if we can get a few more people in the house. I'll take a look at those stocks for you. Now, today investing.com is down for some reason, so we're going to be using TradingView. So I'm going to need you guys to help me reassemble my cannabis stock portfolio list. So we also have it on the app on our phone, so it's not a big deal. But VTKX. Can't find that symbol, but we will take a look at Neo. Neo. Alrighty. So let's see what's going on for Neo. If we can load this up here. I do believe Neo is the Chinese electric car maker. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not too familiar with TradingView, guys, so if I am a little bit slow with this, please bear with me. Market cap of 7.6 billion. It's in the upper end of its range, so it's it's in the lower end of its range. 52-week range of 535 to 1380. It had a huge spike on its IPO. VKTX. All right, we'll take a look at that in 2 seconds. No worries, no worries. So yeah, it's hard to say for this company. It's pulled back a little bit. Looks like we could potentially see some support around $7. For the Chinese electric car makers, I'm just not too sure. Electric cars are definitely the future. The stock does look to seem, I don't even know what I'm trying to say. It seems to be leveling out around $7. I'm not super bullish on automakers right now, just as it's just a sector that I prefer other sectors, but is NEO a buy right now? Not too sure. I'd be probably neutral on it until about $7. Just my opinion. We'll take a look at VKTX for you now. VKTX. Viking Therapeutics. Let's see what we've got here. 4 healthcare stocks. So it's a healthcare stock. I'm going to assume closer to the lower end of its 52-week range at about, what are we sitting at now, 880? Wow, the stock had a tremendous run. If you do have some information on the company as to why it ran so much, I'd appreciate that. But let's see what else we can dig up about this company. No dividend. Currently sitting at 884. Hard to say. But now it's on our watch list, so we'll always be watching it. But it does seem to have bottomed in 2016 so far, so not too sure, guys. But let's take a look at a few of the other companies now. If you have any recommendations, please feel free to recommend. Can you please check on IBM? What are your thoughts? No worries. I'll gladly check on IBM. Haven't checked on IBM in a while. IBM. Alrighty, guys. TradingView is not bad. I don't know if any of you guys use TradingView, but I usually use investing.com, but I went to investing.com today, and site's down for maintenance, so hopefully it'll be up later in the day. Thanks. Thumbs up for you. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Thanks for the support. Yeah, so we'll do our best, but we're going to be taking a look at some cannabis stocks. All right, so for IBM, one thing I would say about IBM is I do feel like the market is due for a minor pullback or correction, and these stocks will definitely follow the tech stocks, the FANG stocks. This is not a FANG stock, but it's a large cap tech. What is the market cap? 125 billion. P/E ratio of 11.7. Dividend yield of 5.6%. Wow, that is really good for a tech company. So, I don't know. IBM looks pretty cool. It's definitely been a lot higher, and it hasn't recovered as much as some of the other companies. So, definitely one to watch. I'm actually looking at. We'll add this to the list also. Activision Blizzard. I've been talking about this for a while. It was on our top stocks to watch for 2019 of March. So, no problem, Asfand. I feel like IBM definitely has a nice yield, and it's definitely a company to watch for sure. Like I said, I'd be a little cautious about the market pulling back in the near term, but no, IBM looks pretty good. Always do your research and due diligence, guys. Don't buy because we told you to or we talked about it on here. That's one thing I do want to stress, is always do your research. So, guys, we're going to be getting into our cannabis stock portfolio in a couple seconds. I've got it here on my phone. We're going to assemble it together on TradingView on our watch list. We'll make a big, long watch list for you guys. Therefore, if investing.com's ever down like it is today, we'll have a backup. We'll be checking ACB, Canopy, Namaste, bunch of different things. So, yeah, guys, we got 35 people now, so that's cool. Thanks for tuning into the stream, guys. Hit that like button. Let's try and get a couple more people in the room. I know I'm kind of streaming at an awkward time, and it's just the way it goes. We had some technical difficulties this morning. Spilled coffee all over our computer. And, yeah, so, but we're here. What's going on, Jordan? Thank you for tuning in. So the next company the next thing I really wanted to take a look at was Namaste. We're seeing Namaste up 5.6% again today. Namaste's been all over the place. Water dropping today. When is this stock going to have a nice run? Thank you, Chucky. We'll look at water right after this. Water is actually one on our watch list that we're looking to pick some up. So as it gets closer to $4, definitely looking at that company. So guys, what do you guys think of Namaste? We've been all over the place. You know, they released that letter to shareholders, which propped up the stock. I believe it was back up to about $1.20. Then we sold off a bit. Now we're coming back up. Good morning, Tom. How are you doing, my friend? Let's go live soon, please. I'd like that. Nikki in the house. How you doing, Nikki? Made a bit on OCC this morning. Buenos dias. Buenos dias. So, Tom, I have a quick question for you. Which stocks are you currently looking at? Because I know 48 North has been kind of going sideways after it hit 80 some cents. But we can definitely pull up 48 North. What's going on, Spartacus? PCG. All right, we'll take a look at that in 2 seconds. 48 North is holding steady around 80 cents. So 48 North is still looking pretty good. Eyeing fire. I picked up ACB this morning. Interesting, interesting. Good call on ACB. What can we say? We'll take a look at PCG. Alrighty, wow, PCG is just running like crazy. Stock is in full-on recovery mode. Anybody who bought the dip, anybody who bought this stock and was consistently buying as it sold off after those California wildfires, if you picked it up anywhere below 10, things are looking good. Did they cut their dividend? Yeah, so they completely cut their dividend, but the stock's been on a tear. You know, that's one company that I probably would have taken a gamble on, because you never know what's going to happen. There's talks about them going bankrupt, but personally, with these big utility codes, I think it's too big to go bankrupt. And that's exactly what is happening. Let's get into a few more comments. We're going to take a look at Fire. We'll add it to the watch list right now. Supreme Cannabis. Yes, Supreme Cannabis has been on fire. ORPN is easy 10 to 20% day trade for whoever is interested. Super low float. Be careful. ORPN. Take a quick look at that. Pharma companies. I don't really trade pharma companies, but they can be super volatile. Up 55% today. I'd like to know more about what they do. I hope Fire takes off. Me too. Made some money with ACNNF. Today there just isn't a lot of movement. Yeah, Oscan. That's one stock we have been watching. You know, I think Oscan could potentially be a good long-term buy and hold. The stock is so low recently. It's just been in a steady downtrend from about $1.75. Holy smokes, what do you think about Tilt Holdings? Stating they did 18 million for the month of January. Impressive numbers. I think that's really good. Tilt's been in kind of a downtrend recently. I did not know that one One of the CEOs I interviewed for First Mining Gold, he actually helped take Tilt Holdings public. But yeah, so not too sure what to say about Tilt Holdings. I mean, the company seems to be doing good, but the stock is not doing very good. We'll take a look at Chiron. Chiron's on fire, as usual. Chiron's one of those stocks. Whoops, let's... Chiron Life Sciences. All right, guys. Chiron Life Sciences. I'm not... TradingView's not too bad, honestly. I'm not used to TradingView. Tell me if my face is a little bit in the way here. Let me make it a tiny bit smaller for you guys. Is that better? Maybe that's better. Good morning, Roy. Thank you for tuning in. Stream was a little bit slow this morning, but we finally got 50 people. So smash that like button, guys, if you got a chance. Thank you for supporting my stream. Let's try and get this to 100 people. But yeah, wow. That's all I got to say with Chiron. Chiron Life Sciences still on fire. This was one of those stocks that I was talking to a couple of people in the community about. And I don't like to buy at 52-week highs, and I never bought Chiron. But it's one of those stocks that may just continue to run. If you guys look at Kronos in the early days, when it was a couple bucks, Chiron could be repeating it. So in a sense, that buying at 250 might have been an interesting idea. So, not saying buy Chiron, but I am saying that this could be one of those stocks that just could continue to run. I don't like to chase stocks either, Mr. Lou, and I need to agree with you. All right, so we just had a question. Looking for an entry point on MetaPharm. What's your opinion? MetaPharm Labs. All right, let's take a look at MetaPharm Labs. Change this song. MetaPharm Labs. MetaPharm Labs. Wow. Looking for an entry point on MetaPharm Labs. Right now, I wouldn't be chasing it just by looking at the charts real quick. Maybe around, it's hard to say. If this stock's doing well, it's probably not going to drop back down to $2, but I'd be watching somewhere in 2 to 250 range. I would not be chasing it. Yes, see, there we go. Tom's got the right idea. Watch it. Not adding any. Needs to consolidate, pull back. What a monster. Yeah, I haven't been watching Labs, but Labs is on fire. We will take a look at fire. 2 seconds. I also want to talk about gold, silver, and oil, as we're seeing a really, really, really nice rally. But we're going to reassemble my cannabis stock portfolio, like I said, guys. And we'll take a look at a little bit more news in a few seconds. So far, though, the day's going pretty good. What is everybody up to today on a side note? You guys at work? Are you guys at home? What's going on? Take a look at a few more companies. Kron is up 2.7%. Namaste is not holding on to those gains. Only up 2%. Mike Peters. Shout out to Mike Peters. It's his birthday. Happy birthday, buddy. Hope you have a good day. Yes, sir. Palladium's on steroids. Up $1,500. I'm chilling at home. Nice. Alrighty, let's take a look at Palladium. I haven't looked at Palladium, but gold and silver are up. If we can pull it up. Yes, we can. Palladium US per ounce. Palladium's up 1% today. Palladium's continuing that run. Wow. I follow precious metals. Haven't checked into Palladium. I wonder, yeah, we can compare it. So let's compare it to gold. It's going to be interesting to see. Wow, Palladium has immensely outperformed gold. Since the rally, Gold's up 11%. Palladium's up 63%. Jeez. Ron. About to go snowboarding. Sounds like an awesome day. Can you check USAS? I owned 1 palladium ounce at $750 US, sold at $800 in 2016. Damn. That kind of stuff I'd be holding on to long term. But then again, I don't know your situation, so it's easier said than done. I totally understand. So USAS. We're going to check American Silver Corporation. All right. Ooh, this is one that I like. I'll add this to my watch list. I love new miners. Feel free to recommend those. I want to get gold out of here, though. Okay, cool. This stock looks very cheap. $1.78. Let's see. Days range. $74 million market cap. Where's the 52-week range? Oh, there we go. This is what I was looking for, guys. 1 week. Technical indicators. It's a strong sell in the moving average, and it's a buy in this oscillator. I don't really look too much into technical analysis, but that's something I'm going to get a little more into, guys. Try and add a little bit more analysis, technical analysis, into my videos and my channel. Although we're a news-based channel. So, trying to provide you guys with the best news, but also maybe a little bit of technical analysis wouldn't hurt anyone. MedMen. We just bought some MedMen last week again. So MedMen's trading at 383. MedMen is looking nice right now. I gotta say I like the charts for MedMen. If we're just purely buying charts, I really do like the way MedMen is looking right now. Yeah, Halos looks interesting. A guy told me about them as well. Says he's heavily invested. They did 3.6 million USD last quarter. Halo has low profit margins, around 10 to 20%. Halos? Oh yes, Halo Labs. All right, so we'll take a look at Cresco Labs and Halo Labs. Came up from my subscribers the other week. They're U.S. cannabis extractors in the same way we look at Labs and Valence Grow Works. Cool. RTI heading for gap fill at 85 cents. Radiant Technologies. Here, I'm going to add those other two companies, CL, Cresco Labs, and Halo. We'll take a look at both those. Traded on the OTC markets. Alright guys, so first off, RTI, Radiant Technologies. You say 85 cents. Yep, that looks about right. Haven't really done much research on these companies, but but I'm biased as I bag held in 2018. It happens. I'll show you one stock that I've bag held before that's actually on fire today. But first we'll take a look at these two ones. Holy. Cresco Labs on fire from $5 to $10. All the stock's bin is on fire. It's an interesting one to watch. Halo Labs. That chart looks a little crazy. Drop some knowledge if you know more about it. Tom, please. Thank you. Radiant was bought by ACB. It happens. Definitely happens. They have an investing technology. Halo looks interesting. Yes, Halo looks interesting. I'd be a little cautious about Cresco Labs. The stock looks like it's on tear. Is Namaste going higher? I sure hope so. There was some good news about the company today. That's why it's higher. Yeah, Tilt does look good. Tilt does look good too. There's so many stocks that we're looking at, guys. There's so many stocks that we're looking at right now. MedMen's looking good. The charts for MedMen are looking really good. Yeah, it's it's an interesting environment. So let me just pull up the chart here on my other phone so I can start to reassemble our cannabis stock portfolio list, as we no longer have access to investing.com for the time being. So I'm going to pull up and then we're also going to put together our stocks to watch list for 2019. I just put out a video for any of you guys who would like to see. I'm not going to play the video, don't worry. I just want to show you guys real quick where it is and what it's about. So in this video, might be worth checking out. We went over all the trades we've made so far for 2019. So it's called Could These Stocks Make You a Millionaire? Stocks to Watch for 2019, I believe it is. What stocks to buy for 2019, whatever. So yeah, take a look at that video if you're wondering all the trades we made. I think there's about at least like 10 to 20 trades in that video that we've made so far. A lot of longer term positions that we're taking. But anyways, here, let's load up this cannabis stock portfolio list, and I'm just going to put the whole thing together. So feel free to drop some comments as we go. Jason Bond. Eat, sleep, trade. Eat, sleep, trade. Let's not give him too much of a shout out. Alright guys, Cheer on Life Sciences up 17%. Oh my goodness. 18% now. The stock's absolutely on fire. I watched that video. Aaron was too vague. You talk about 100 different stocks. I'm not buying all your picks. Yeah, no worries. I totally agree with you on that one. It is a vague video. And I appreciate your feedback, honestly. My goal was to provide a little bit of transparency in terms of the stocks that we are following, a little bit of talk about what the companies are doing and the stocks that we are buying. I do plan to make more videos, maybe about a couple of those companies within there, and then go a little bit more in depth. So I apologize, there wasn't as much details. If I went more in depth, the video probably would have been like 30 minutes long, and I don't know if you want to watch the whole thing. So that's the plan for that. I'll probably make like a part 2. But yeah, it's very different from the videos that we usually make. So just trying to change it up, offer a little bit different content for you guys. But I appreciate any feedback. I would watch a 30-minute video. That's good to know. I'll keep that in mind. 10 to 20 minutes. I like to keep them. But yeah, so we'll see. If it gets good watch time and good feedback, then totally. But yeah, it was more so like a portfolio update, and so far where we've been moving some money into for 2019. But anyways, let's start to put together this list, guys. So MediPharm Labs. MediPharm Labs. Currently, oh wait, did we already add that to the list today? Isodiol. I hope I'm saying that right. Isodiol down 1.44%. Future Farm Tech. Future Farm Technologies. What's going on, DG Slots? Nice to have you here. Future Farm Tech down 1.92%. Relentless. Why can't I find this? Relentless. What is the ticker symbol for Relentless? SUGR. There we go. Sugar Creek Financial. Sugar Bud Craft Growers. Oh, that's why we can't find it. Sugar Bud Craft Growers down 5.88% on the day. I would watch 30-minute video. Sorry, I'm just going to answer. Maybe gold will break 1350 this week. Yes, Roy, that's what we hope. Gold is on a tear. We're hitting 1340 on the day. Lots of miners are up, so it's nice to see. If it breaks free from 1350, could see 1500. That's exactly what we're talking about. That's exactly, you pretty much nailed it on the head. And that's what I think. So We're banking on gold. Should be nice to see gold run. Continue the run. Let's see here, guys. Aurora Cannabis down 0.97%. Pure Global down 3%. We'll add Pure to the list. Pure Global Cannabis. Aphria Health. Aphria Health hasn't done too much recently. Currently trading. It's kind of consolidating in the mid threes. What are your top 3 miners for gold in your portfolio? That's a good one. I definitely like Barrick. We do have a lot of Gold Corp, but I'm actually looking to reduce my position in Gold Corp just as it hasn't been performing that well. And then for the third one, it's a tough one for me between Yamana and Kinross. Both those stocks have done all right. I'd probably watch those 4 stocks: Gold Corp, Kinross, Yamana, and how am I blanking out here? Gold Corp, Kinross, Yamana, and I forget the last one I said, but it's in our portfolio. I'll take a look at that in just 1 second. Medica Enterprises. Medica Enterprises down 4%. Wayland down 2%. The cannabis sector is kind of seeing a bit of a pullback. Yes, Barrick did get downgraded, but this stock's still performing pretty well. What up, Spartacus? What up, guys? 63 people watching and 29 likes. Let's try and get that like button. Yeah, see, Spartacus already knows. I didn't even have to say it. Thank you. So Chum Holdings. Adding Chum Holdings to the list. Sorry, guys, I'm just we're going through our cannabis stock portfolio right now, just putting together the list so we can, because investing.com is currently down. We'll check if it's still down. If it's not still down, probably is still down. This is the nice message I got earlier. We'll just keep going. Goose is doing well. Is the one running today. I alerted Aaron. Take a look. 32%. We'll take a look in 2 seconds. Yeah, I hate that investing.com down. I love them so much. Yeah, me too. I use them for most of my charts and watch lists and everything. They've got a fantastic stock tracker. So Chum Holdings was the next stock we added. Organogram to the list. It's kind of cool because we can go through each stock as we go. I don't mind an update on each one of these stocks as I haven't had a chance to take a look at all the charts for all these different companies. We watch so many companies at once. Organogram, that's a great stock to talk about or take a look at right now. Man, Organogram has been doing awesome. What brokerage do you trade with? BMO. Valens Growworks. Next stock. Valens Growworks. Valens Growworks up 3%. Valens Growworks is making another huge run. Wowzers. $1.19 to 280. Stock's absolutely on fire. Might be interesting for a momentum trade, but I would not touch this stock or go long at this time. Very nice run though. Emblem Corp. Let's see what Emblem Corp is at. It's crazy. I was looking at Emblem Corp. Emblem Corp has pulled back a bit from almost $2. But I remember looking at Emblem Corp when it was below $1. Emblem and Aphria Health up to some good things. Kush Bottles. Kushco Holdings, aka Kush Bottles, up another 0.8%. Stock's looking very stable recently. Aurora's good for paying their shares at 1.25. DC, any thoughts on COTY? Let's take a look real quick. I don't know much about this one. Cody and then Vivo. Consumer personal products. It's a big company, $8.2 billion market cap, 20,000 employees. Well, in terms of the charts, I mean, the stock is super low, but I'd have to take a look. ACB's crashing. Matthew Semick. I think if TGIF pulls back, should be good. They're set up with the CB1 partners. Guy talks on Midas. The guy's smart. ACB is a turtle. That's what ACB is right now. I don't know what to say about Kadi. I'd have to do more research. So there was an investigation about the company. February 19th. So this is one of Procter & Gamble's competitors, I'm going to assume. FSD News today. Namaste going up. FSD News today. All right, cool. We'll take a look at that in 2 seconds. I just want to keep adding to this list. GLF. I think it's GLF. Or no. Golden Leaf. Golden Leaf Holdings. Oh, that's on the American side. Remove that. Damn, guys. Oh, there we go. Go. Oh my gosh, fire alarm. 1 sec. So annoying. I don't know why they test the fire alarm. You guys are gonna have to deal with the fire alarm for a little while. Okay. Get the hell out of here, Matthew Semick. Just kidding, Matthew's my friend. Dislike this video. I'm not sitting in my underwear, sir. I'm wearing pants. But thanks for watching. Fire alarm for fire. Put on your pants and run. You guys are too much. Okay, 1 sec. We're just going to take a look at fire now. Man, they can turn this thing off anytime. Someone needs to stop burning their eggs. I can only disable the sound in my unit. Fire alarm warning about ACB. Full alert. Oh, man. Okay, 1 sec. Sorry, guys. Let me look at fire. Markets are flat today. S&P 500 not doing anything. The Dow down 0.12%. I love how you can still hear the fire alarm through the other units. Oh, US dollar finally backing off a bit. Bitcoin has been on a nice run, over 4,000 USD now. Okay, sorry guys, we're getting to fire. Weed, Cron, IBM, there we go. Sorry guys, it's a full alert. Full alert. Gold reject 1340, boo. Yeah, we'll take a look at gold in a second too. It's one I want to look at. Supreme Cannabis Company. Hard to say right now. It's right in the middle of its 52-week range. I wish I could like shelter the mic so you guys don't have to hear that annoying sound. Imagine it's a real fire. Fire truck. Oh, there we go. Man, turn this crap off. But it seems to be that more people started watching. They got word of the full alert. So DIGAF was up 57%. I'm just waiting for that person to come into the room and say, what the hell is that noise? We're going back to everything in about two seconds ago. How do Dude, I had that shot fire drill in the middle of my sleeve at Fort Mac. No, it didn't. So yeah, guys, fire's looking pretty interesting, but in terms of this stock, I'd be looking at it a little more closely around $1.70 to $1.50 if we continue to pull back. Maybe $1.50. $1.50, $1.60. Okay. Do you hold any can trust? Don't hold any can trust. Man, Chiron is on fire, up 19%. Holy. Have really had to scrape today. Have been able to make a couple hundred trading cron. Matt's got all the breaking news. Wow, peace and quiet, guys. Someone they finally turned this damn fire alarm off. I don't get it. Like, sometimes I don't get it. Whatever, guys. Oh my gosh, what are we doing screwing around here with TradingView? Investing.com's back online. Oh, yes. We'll see if the site works, though. It's looking a little bit slow. What is this? All right. Perfect. As long as I can access all my portfolios, we're in the green, guys. Okay, let's see here. Come on, investing.com. You got this, buddy. Anybody want to reread the news about Namaste? Sean Dollinger was rehired. Yo, I don't know what the heck is going on here. I think investing.com still got something messed up with their site. You know what? We'll open a new tab. Try that out. If it doesn't work, oh, the site seems to be working. So yeah, guys, major stock indexes: Dow down 0.12%, S&P basically flat, and then Nasdaq up 0.1%. We're basically getting no movement in the markets, but we are getting movement in the commodities sector. We'll take a look at that. Now, this damn portfolio decides to load up. We can look at some more stuff. Oh, thanks. Investing.com is still having their issues, so apparently we can only load up the yeah, so some of the articles and some of the indexes. We do have an article about Wall Street subdued with U.S.-China trade talks in focus. U.S. stocks struggled for direction on Tuesday after rallying strongly last week as investors focus on latest round of trade talks between the U.S. and China. Hopes that the two countries will hammer out a deal to end their protracted trade war. This had helped S&P 500 and the Nasdaq log their best week in a month on Friday. So this is an interesting article. Yeah, it looks like it. The super moon last night destroyed investing.com's servers. Or it was something else. At least their homepage works, but just pissed I can't access my portfolios. But the app works. Like, what the heck? But we're seeing a lot more green for the cannabis sector here. Let's just continue to put together our cannabis portfolio. So that we can at least recap it for you guys. Then once we're done, we'll take a look at gold, silver, miners. So we're at Golden Leaf Holdings. We've got a ton more stocks to add. Vivo Cannabis. I'm just gonna straight up go and add them, guys. Liberty Leaf Holdings, Juju, International Cannabrands, Acreage Holdings, can't spell acreage, AC, Acreage Holdings, Hexo, Hexo holding steady. Kron 1933. 1933 Industries. TGIF. We were just talking about that stock. Weed MD. Harvest One. Harvest One Cannabis. Oh my gosh. Again, eh? This just loves me. Just when we were on a roll, guys, TradingView decides to kick me out. What is going on? TradingView is currently... Oh my gosh. That's cool. Alright, so... TradingView decided to go down as well. Alright guys, I guess we're going to use Google now. See if Google works. Maybe Google's down too. Oh, that's sweet. Alright, so what other investing sites do you guys use? Oh my gosh. Investing.com is down. TradingView is down. Oh, okay, so let's see. Recommend. Sorry, I'll take a look at that in a second. We just don't have a site that works right now. Let's see. Stock charts. Stockcharts.com. You need to design me an investment website. How about that? Stockhouse. Forget about Stockhouse. Stockhouse. Oh, TMX Money. That's not a bad idea. I just love how I was just... Yahoo Finance is good too. You know what? We're going to use Yahoo Finance. Thanks for recommending that. Ninja Trader connected to internet.
Feeling unsure? What if you had some help? Introducing the new 2019 Ford Edge with Copilot 360. The most available driver assist technology in its class.
For today.
The new 2019 Ford Edge.
Today is the day where all investment sites want to go down at the same time. Okay guys, this is not going to be our normal episode, but we will just take requests. I don't want to put together my portfolio for the third time, but the investing.com app still works. Hit that like button, guys. We've got almost 80 people watching now, so I appreciate your support. 2019 Ford Edge. DG, you're on fire. So let's watch Home Alone 3. Alright, so DG Slots had a request. Let me see if I can find it. ATBFF. Drop that company name. Why don't you hold CanTrust? 1933 Industries, ticker symbol TGIF. Guess it's time to dive into some news. Yes, I'll dive into some news. I got my other channel up soon. Already talked about Chiron. Yeah, we talked about Chiron. Chiron's on fire like crazy today. DG Slots is on fire. Here, I'll just take a look. So we're seeing Canopy down 3.09%. T-God's down 3% today. Namaste's holding on to a couple other gains. Tilt's looking pretty cheap, actually. Tilt Holdings. Let's see Tilt, guys. Tilt's looking pretty attractive. Maybe this site's down too. Do you guys like the charts for TMX Money? Let's see here. Yeah, it's okay. Kind of like interactive charts a little bit better. Yahoo Finance does have interactive charts. Let's see here, guys. Matthew Semmett coming in with the fire and the money, brother. That's how we get this channel. That's how we get this channel, this community strong. Yes, sir. Just looking at Tilt right now. Hard to say. I want to take a look at the chart. Nothing's working, but oh, Barrick, Fortuna, and Goldcorp. We don't need to compare those to this one. Hard to say for Tilt. Tilt looks to be in a downtrend, but it's well off those almost $4 highs, so hard to say. Could keep dropping, but it is definitely at its lows that it's been in a while since the run, so it might be interesting to take a look at. Let's see if investing.com has access to anything. Probably not. Oh my gosh. Looks like investing.com is slowly putting their stuff back up. So if we can get into our portfolio, I'll just use that. But we'll let it load in the meantime. Please talk about dust features. No comment. Oh my gosh. MM Nutraceuticals, NBEV is down on the day. ATBFF. Okay, I'll look at that. Give me 1 second. Trulieve up 6%. FSD's making a climb today, up 5%. 1933 Industries up 14%. Vivo's up. That's it. Relentless down 5%. Chiron Life Sciences leading the way. All right, so let's take a look at that stock. ATBFF. Bro, I can't find it. Abatis Bioceutical. There we go. Snow futures, because snow is increasing supplies. I think I should start shorting snow. You guys heard it here first on Departures Capital. What's up, Max? Thanks for tuning in. We're maxed out today. Oh, man. All right. Tell me more about this company. Keep sending the pics, boys. DG and Spartacus, you guys are the man. Fill me in. I feel like I'm missing out, guys. Not too much, just taking a look at things while all of the websites are down that I use to make my videos, so so we're just gonna take some requests, but the app does work, so yeah. Abatis, I don't even know what they do. Interesting though. Company's been around since 2014. Currently trading at 6 cents. Please talk about Hexo Intimate products. Hey, that's a really good one, actually. Hexo, you know what, guys? Another reason why I like Hexo. Hexo has a very interesting product. Let's take a look at their products. Fleur de Lune. This is on Leafly. Are you 21 years of age or older? Yes. So guys, Hexo has a spray. I believe they're the only company that has a spray. Easy to use THC oil intended for intimate personal use. What if it's not just personal? 8 milligrams THC and our proprietary blend. Interesting. So yeah, this is like 80 bucks though. Holy smokes. It's like 75 bucks. definitely looks interesting though. Oh, guys. What do you guys think about Hexo's product? All right, back to stocks. CBD boner spray, sign me up. Yo, what's up, Max? We got both Maxes in the house at the same time. The boys are back. This is what I like to see. What's up, guys? Thanks for keeping me company. Okay, SHMP. I want to look at this. Back up to 40 cents. Looks like we're making that recovery. Anybody who bought at 23 cents might have been a great idea. Let's get a little bit of music going here. I don't know what the heck. Free motivational music. All right, let's try this out, guys. Free music. Maybe this site's down too. Every site just doesn't work today. Today's the day. Max. No, I did. I was like, what the heck is SHMP? So, thank you for always offering those suggestions. Here, let's see if this music's alright. Tell me if it's good, if it's crappy. Yeah. Remember that? You were like, this is a joke. Shrimp? Yeah, I honestly thought it was a joke. But CBD infused shrimp, what can I say? Thanks, Matt Semick. You can make me a better beat then. Bro, I can't play any Lil Baby right now. I'm gonna get demonetized. Or else I would. Okay, so. Wow, investing.com loads so fast now. Maybe we can actually load our portfolio. Oh my gosh. It looks like they're getting things back up. Wow. Wow, guys. We are back into investing.com. This stream just got 10 times better. All right, cool. So, now I can finally look through all of our stuff. Okay. We're back in action. Biggest winner on the day, Chiron Life Sciences up 16%. 1933 Industries, MedFarm Labs, Golden Leaf Holdings. Biggest decliners, Relentless Tilt, Pure Global Cannabis down 5%. T got down 3.4%. Canopy. I think Canopy's going to pull back a little bit. I think Aurora is going to pull back. Actually, I kind of hope it pulls back. Where is it? Evenco. Evenco's another one we're watching. But I have a question. Why isn't Boss on our list? Breaking news. Wow, investing.com coming back strong. I wish I would have bought baristas before Super Bowl. Why am I so slow on some stocks? You can't win them all. That's the problem. There's a ton of stocks I wish I bought too. Today we're looking to buy Activision Blizzard. I want to look at the charts for Activision Blizzard after we take one more quick look at the Intimate Spray by Hexo. Activision Blizzard. Let's take a quick look here. Yes, sir. Can't win them all. Compound interest. Or else we would be a lot richer. Excuse me. Nice. 82 people in the room, guys. Hit that like button. If you guys are happy that the stream is finally back and we've got access to all our portfolios and charts and everything now. So it's going to get a heck of a lot interesting now. A lot more interesting, at least. Perfect. Man, Activision Blizzard is looking like it's at a low, but it's tough. It's tough. It's tough. I feel like we could potentially come down a little bit more Retest 40. We bounced heavily off of $40, but it's hard to say. I want to add Activision Blizzard. Might just pick up something small like 50 shares. And then looking to add if it goes below 40. I like to buy incrementally if I'm like want to get in, but I'm not sure if we could drop a little bit more. All right, let's take a look at Rivers. Canopy Rivers. We haven't looked at Canopy Rivers in a while. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We're also going to add Canopy Rivers to the list. Maybe. Oh, yeah. So I can't believe we're not following Canopy Rivers or Australis Capital. I'm going to add both of those picks right now to the list. Got Canopy Rivers at 485. Investing.com is still a little bit slow. Some stocks at least. Come on, come on, come on. Canopy Rivers does not want to does not, oh my gosh, they're temporarily down again. Investing.com. Sweet. I'm just going to keep this open and not mess around with it because I feel like it's going to just screw up again. Did you guys talk about the settlement? So we can definitely talk again about the Namaste settlement. I feel like there's enough people in the room now to go over that one more time because a lot of people care about Namaste. Oh, and quick question, side note. Who got their information package in the mail about the green growth brands? For any of you Aphria shareholders out there, who got the information in the mail about rejecting the green growth brands bid? I think it's pretty funny that they put out a huge book just for the shareholders about rejecting the green growth brands deal. I read it a little bit. It's a lot to read. Basically just saying reject the bid. Namaste is going to $14.95, which is the same price as our VIP trader program. Matthew picks the perfect number. So a quick article, guys. Ooh, so pleased to announce that Namaste Technologies and I were able to put aside our differences. This is coming from Sean Dollinger, former CEO of Namaste. In order to achieve an agreement that both parties believe is in the best of the interest of the company's stakeholders, the last few weeks have been challenging for me personally and professionally, and the terms of the agreement will allow me to continue working at the company in a senior advisory role. During my advisory period, I'll focus on providing resources and skills that will contribute to the future success of the company and its new management team. So Dollinger's still with the company. And yeah, a lot of people were worried about Namaste because he's one of the founders, one of the visionaries. Kind of compared it to, you know, Apple without Steve Jobs, but that's a whole different scenario. Having dedicated years of hard work and energy to build Namaste alongside co-founder Corey Zellickson, I'm proud of what we have achieved and looking forward to continue my affiliation with the company and working within the industry. I believe that 2019 will be an exciting year for Namaste. I would like to sincerely thank all of you shareholders and employees for the continued support and for believing in the vision of the company. So Sean left his email there and his phone number. Sean at SeanDollinger.com. Where's Sean at Namaste.com? He's got his own company now. No, I'm just kidding. All right, so let's see if we can access other portfolios because I want to look at gold miners. I want to look at the actual price of gold. We'll see if it loads up, guys. I think gold is the next thing that we have to talk about. Same here, Max. Yes, okay, perfect. Gold is working. Alamos Gold running 6.9%. Freeport McMoran on fire again, going over 13 bucks. Oh, that's what I like to see. Barrick Gold up 3.3%. Even Gold Corp's up on the day. Man, we're seeing a nice rally for gold. Now we're gonna dive into our stocks to watch for 2019. As I said, I just made a video about this entire portfolio. So investing.com is not allowing me to load individuals, just what's it called? Just the quotes, which is fine. If we want to take an individual look at the companies, we can. But I do think here, let's try and pull up gold. Gold is at 1340.25, so it's up 1.37%. Big rally for gold. Gold is outperforming silver right now. It's nice to see. Those charts probably won't work, but it doesn't matter because we've got access to our list here. Sweet. First Mining Gold. Missed the boat on that one. Up 11.76%. Best performing stock. You guys heard it here first, though, when I interviewed the CEO of First Mining Gold. So we were talking about that stock when it was in the low 30s. Probably will continue to run. We'll see. MetaPharm Labs second best performing stock. Endeavor Silver up 7%. Alamos Gold, Freeport McMoran, First Majestic Silver up 6%. Kinross up 5%. Namaste Technologies up 4.67%. FSD Pharma up 5%. Exchange Income Fund up 4%. Wow. Big run for that one today. Even Oxley is in the green. Not doing too much. Alibaba. We're seeing the Chinese tech stocks outperform American tech. Been bullish on Chinese tech versus American tech for a while now. Wheaton Precious Metals up. Kirkland Lake Gold. Even Kirkland Lake Gold's running, but I feel like that chart is a little too high. Suncor Energy up 1.2%. Suniva Green, Redmond Green. Bell, Power Corporation of Canada. Northwest Healthcare Properties, Brookfield Real Estate. It's nice to see. Lots of green today. At least for me. Because we're heavily invested in the gold and silver mining stocks. Gold's probably going to outperform silver until gold hits 14 or 1500, then people will buy silver. Yeah, I think so. What was I going to say? Shoot. Yeah, I think gold is going to... We're just at the tip of this rally. Like, we're just at the start. Gold's rallied quite a bit, but I think we're going to see a much stronger rally. Man, I really wish I could pull up these charts because I want to look at EA. I want to look at Activision. GT Gold's down 2.86%. Extendicare. Oh, I want to buy all these stocks. Damn. There's an example on departurescapital.com. Yes, sir, there is. Fan. I believe it can't be this momentum. Who knows? So I took a big profits on Chiron today. We'll get back in on the dip. Dustin Prince. Congrats to taking profits on Chiron. I think that might have been a great idea. Honestly. Chiron's having a nice run, but I respect anyone taking profits. Naughty button for investing.com is right. God, annoying. 1350 is big resistance. I studied gold charts. Yeah, man, I can't agree with you more. Honestly, like let's pull up gold in a different website, just because this it's not working. But I'll try and find gold. Here's the April 19th contract. But this is essentially the price of gold. We're going to study it full screen. I love how TradingView is still down. Let's see if it's still down. Oh, TradingView is back up. Okay, so let's take a quick look at gold. Sign in. Oh my gosh, there we go. Perfect. Get this out of here, TradingView. I don't want to see this. Actually, I kind of like this. Alright, sweet. Full featured chart. Now let's go to gold. Perfecto. 1337. We recently saw excuse me guys, we recently saw gold pull back just a tiny bit. We are up over 1%. Gold's actually dropping right now quite substantially. Let's take a look at the full chart. We've got our tea today. I've got something to show you guys also. Let's keep support going and hit that like button. Yes, sir. Hit the like button. We lost 12 viewers. What about ACB? You want to get back in, pick up more? Hard to say. I do think ACB is going to pull back a little bit more, so we'll see where we're heading here. So daily chart. Let's go to the 1 minute chart for gold. Here we go. This is good. This is good. Now gold seems to be in a pretty nice steady trend, but I want to take a quick look at the, let's say, 5 minute chart. There we go. We can see the whole rally now, pretty much. No. We'll back it up a little bit more. Let's go 45 minutes out. Elizabeth, thank you for tuning in. How are you? Man, come on. All right, so 5-day chart then. One-year chart on gold. So basically, let's get this out of here. What is this? I don't want this. Okay. Put this down here. No, because I want to compare it. Right in and around 1350 is a super heavy resistance line for gold. If you guys can see, 1350. So we touched it 2018. 2017, 2016, 2014, 2013. We've tested 1350 so many times for gold. So if we can break and hold 1350 to 1400, I think this guy's probably going to be the limit for gold up to about at least 1500. 1500 to 1550. But I would love to see gold run to 1700 or 2000 an ounce. In reality, it's not that crazy of a run, and we'd see some awesome performance within the miners if that can happen. But I've been bullish on gold for a long time. So let's hope we can see some gains. All right. Getting back into our other portfolios, I want to look at the Canadian gold mining stocks, the precious metal miners. We'll see how long this takes to load. Up 386% on AXXA, which will move up all commodities, I think. Yeah, I hope so. I do think that oil could potentially run into the 60s. As the US dollar backs off, that's something that we also have to consider. Not just political instability and uncertainty and a potential market pullback. We've got the US dollar that's overbought. Personally think the US dollar is overbought right now. So we will see what happens. Just trying to load up our precious metal mining portfolio right now. Investing.com super duper slow though. Alright. What are you looking at next to buy? What am I looking at next to buy? So buys for this week, we're looking at potentially some Activision Blizzard. I want to look at EA. I want to look at EA and Activision Blizzard, but I'm just kind of on the fence about it, as I do think the market's going to pull back a little bit. And then what else are we looking at? So this is our watch list. And we've pretty much been buying this watch list, different stocks within it for a while now. Kind of looking to add maybe a little more Extendicare. Aphria. Aphria is one on our watch list. Cryos Energy Trust. Not looking to buy that. That company was just bought. Maybe some more Canadian utilities. Come on, investing.com. Tencent's doing pretty good. Power Corporation of Canada. Enbridge is doing very well too. MedMen. Barrick Gold getting back up there, closer to 18 bucks, despite the downgrade. Are we looking at Oxley as a long-term? We are holding Oxley long-term, mainly because we're down on it, but just recently added some Oxley. So, yes, Enbridge pays a very nice dividend. That is why we own it. And I like pipelines. I like the stability. XLY is a long-term play. Yeah, hopefully things work out for XLY. Geez, we can't seem to load up any more portfolios. Guess we're stuck on this one. SPY's ripping. That would explain the pullback in gold. Let's take a quick look at the 1 minute chart for the S&P. We'll zoom this in a little bit. We have 2782. I do think we are going to hit some resistance soon though. This market has been on fire for too long. Come on, what is this? Trading Views having issues as well. Look at this 1 month chart. So guys, I do think we're going to hit some resistance in and around 2800. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Looks like it could potentially keep rising. There's definitely momentum. We're going to see probably one more pop if the trade war. Elizabeth. No resistance on the S&P. Trump can sprinkle fairy dust and make stocks keep going up. Yeah, I'm not really complaining, but at the same time, I'm not really buying that many growth stocks into this rally. I mean, shoot. At 2400 on the S&P, buy growth stocks all day, but right now, taking more defensive positions, I just think that we will run out of steam around 2800, maybe 2815. That's when I do think the rally's gonna eventually lose some steam. Trading View is not too bad though. Dow Jones Industrial Average up 12.12%. Not too much going on there. German markets are flat. Bitcoin. How about Bitcoin, guys? Bitcoin bounced heavy off 3,600. We're over 4,000 now. Is this the next crypto market or just the next biggest bull trap? Aaron, I have Enbridge at 40 bucks. What price should I hold until? Sorry, I just got that comment. Honestly, I'm holding Enbridge long term for like a long time. I don't plan to sell a single share of Enbridge. And I just want to add more every quarter. Enbridge at 48 right now. Let's zoom out a little bit, see how the charts are looking. Enbridge has definitely recovered really nicely. But I also feel like it's got a lot more room to go. It was a $66 stock at one point. So I think Enbridge is a company where we're super long term on it. Plan to hold this thing probably. I don't know if we'll ever sell Enbridge, to be honest. I like the dividends. I like the company. It's one of those stable companies, just like Algonquin Power and Utility Co. This is a stock that I just want to hold on to probably until I'm like 80. And then when I'm 80, why would I sell it? Probably hold on to it forever. Algonquin Power and Utilities Co. This is one of the biggest winners in our portfolio. Also one of our biggest positions. You just can't, I don't know, you just can't. It's almost yielding 5%. Stock's at 52-week high. Enbridge pays around 6%, 6.2%. Yeah. Enbridge is looking, excuse me, looking pretty good. Enbridge had a nice run and it's making a little bit of consolidation. And I'm going to be looking to add more Enbridge if we do pull back a couple bucks. Couple bucks. Yes, sir. Gold. Jay in the house. Got to hit that cash button for gold. Okay. Papa John stumbles midday on price war worries. No, thank you. We still can't load up those other portfolios, but we still have access to this portfolio, so that's cool. Polaris Infrastructure, PIF. Let's take a look. I like infrastructure companies, but I haven't done research on this one, so let me take a look. These are my favorite companies to research. Yikes. What's up with that? What happened here in 2014? Okay, let's see. $180 million market cap. Small cap. It's closer to the lower end of its 52-week range. Pays a 6.9% dividend yield. That's pretty cool. Uh-oh. Is my stream working now? So, I don't know what to say about Polaris Infrastructure. I'd have to do more research on it. But I like the sector it's in. And I like the dividend yield. I really hope commodities get attention. So many commodity stocks are insanely undervalued. Yes, I couldn't agree more. I've been a long-term commodity investor for like the last, I don't know how many years. And yeah, the stocks just keep getting beat up. I like value sectors, so it's just like, finally, we're seeing some performance in the miners. And the oil sector still in Canada hasn't performed well at all. Lots of nice dividend yields, but it's hard to say where we're going for performance. Yamana is one I definitely like. Let's take a look at Yamana. We own some Yamana. I forget how much Yamana we own. Own it in at least 2 portfolios, so What's the stock trading at? 365. Yeah, Yamana's one that it's had a really nice run off of 270. Wouldn't mind adding some more. Yamana's got so much room to run though. It's crazy. These honestly, right now there could be more potential in some of these gold miner stocks than there could be in some cannabis stocks. Marathon Gold. PCG is on fire. Marathon Gold Corp. Haven't taken a look at this. But let's take a look. Jay always coming at us with the good picks. Quick question for you. Jay, do you own Kirkland Lake Gold, and did you buy it before the run? Because that'd be awesome. Got 700 options, 365 at 369. Yeah, so I think we'll continue to see a run for gold. I think we're just on the cusp of a breakout. Waiting on that 1350 confirmation. Markets are running, but gold, cryptos are on fire too, actually. Oh, that brings me to my next point. Marathon Gold's looking pretty good. I'll have to do some more research about this. We are in the upper. Technical analysis is a buy. Market cap of 118 million. I want to see more though. So it's a buy on the 1 month charts, at least for the moving averages. But I can't see the 52-week range. Sorry, Spartacus, I didn't answer your question. I apologize. Any new good books I'm reading? Got a bunch of books that I have to read. I need to dedicate more time to reading. And I'm still trying to finish The Art of Seduction. I've just been too busy. But you know what? That might be a great video for me to put out. Something that's not like my normal content, but maybe like 5 great books to read for 2019. I appreciate that. But if you do recall, my favorite books are Robert Greene, Mastery, 48 Laws of Power, and The Art of Seduction. Those are my 3 favorite books. Also, yes, there's one book that I will be rereading. It's called Pitch Anything. So I read this book already. It's all about presenting, persuading, winning the deal. Because we actually have some big news. 4-hour work week's pretty good. I read that book when I was living in China at the time. Mastery, phenomenal book. Phenomenal book. But yeah, I read the 4-hour work week when I was living in China at the time. Definitely changed my mind. But yeah, I'm going to reread Pitch Anything. Just because we've got some new and interesting news going on with the channel. We're actually putting together, we'll just give you guys a little sneak peek about what we're up to. So we're going to increase our production quality. I'm going to get a green screen. We're going to try and make this live stream like a little more professional, like a legit show. I know I've talked about it, but today we're actually starting to implement those changes. So we'll be ordering a little more equipment, get things yeah, Chucky, I know. But we're about investing too, so that's just it's about investing. It's about weed stocks. I know 10-hour work week would be great. But anyways, like I was saying, so we're going to propose, we're going to make a business plan and propose to shoot a show, like a couple different episodes. I'd love to do some travel to some cool companies and shoot interesting pieces about specific companies. Like I would love to go to Shenzhen and shoot a video about Tencent. I would also like to go to some different cannabis producers, maybe some tech companies. But at the end of the day, we'd like to have a show, like a legit 30-minute to an hour episode per company show. But anyways, not to get too off topic. What's up, Steven? Whoa. Yes, we still own Hive. And thank you, Jay, because I was just about to talk about that, but I got distracted. Got so distracted all the time. But you guys, your comments keep the stream exciting. Sweet, let's take a look at Hive. Gold's pulling back up, 1338. Let's go on Hive. Hive's up 18%. I was actually going to call my dad and tell him about this because Hive is finally making some sort of recovery. Hive is one stock that I can admit lost a lot of money on Hive. Thank you, Steven. Really appreciate it. It's all good. Yeah, thanks for tuning in. Debating getting into Hive. Well, I can tell you one thing about Hive. If crypto was a lot more stable, Hive would be a top performing stock. Just because I've done a lot of research about the company. At one point, let's see. At one point, I had about, maybe 50,000 shares of Hive, but that's when it was a lot higher, like at $1 or way more than $1. I think the biggest position I had in Hive was about 50,000 shares, but did really crappy on the company. Shit, I don't usually swear on my streams, but yeah, did pretty crappy on the company, and it's undervalued right now for sure. They've got a great management team, and they're up to a lot of things, but I'm just worried about the future of Ethereum. Then again, they can switch and mine different cryptocurrencies, which they've been kind of doing, but you're buying into Hive, you're buying into the future of crypto, which is a little too bleak for me right now. Definitely a sector that could come back. Yeah, so my virgin ears. We had no filter for Hive. We had no filter for Hive. Yeah, I know. Definitely took. There's been a couple times in my investing career where I've taken way too many risks. 50,000 shares in Hive. What a joke. But I'm not afraid to admit that I've taken losses, so. Naughty button for Hive, but Hive's actually coming back. Hive's making a bounce. Let's see if Ethereum to US dollar. Ether's made, there we go. Wow, I love how they automatically put Ether in there. Ripple's good too. I don't know, it's just hard. I don't have enough information to say that cryptos are going to perform good in 2019. I mean, I've done a lot of research on cryptos. There's lots of talk about how the technology is great, but now there's just so many ICOs, sorry. For Hive. Naughty button for Hive. Yes, we need to hit that naughty button for Hive. I would have been hospitalized. Oh, don't get me wrong. I was not happy about my position in Hive. But it's so true. You know what, guys? Very funny story. Basically, I need to thank Hive for starting Departures Capital. Because I took such a big loss on Hive that I was like, you know what? I'm not going to stop investing just because I bought too much of a crappy stock and lost money, I'm going to start talking about investing and continue on, because my strategy was never crypto. Crypto was a sector that I got into that I thought was oversold and I could see a nice bounce, but ended up losing a ton on Hive. But yeah, and then I started to purchase capital, moved back to Canada, and here we are. So it's crazy how things work out. But yeah, it was funny. So Hive did fire me up, you know that? Hive did fire me up, but the story's even crazier with Hive. So I've not had any cryptos on an external drive, but I'll tell you the full story about Hive. So most of the money was borrowed. So took out a big loan to buy Hive, lost a lot of money on Hive, and then after we lost a ton of money on Hive, and I think I had a bunch, like I had maybe like 10 grand worth of debt, I then took that money and invested it all into ACB, bought it all the way down to $5, and then made 15 grand, and I was out. So made all my money back. The most stressful 3 to 6 months ever. But here we are. That was just in one account though. That was just in one account, so our other portfolios are doing just fine. But that's the craziest story I have for you guys. So I'm not afraid to admit that I've lost a crap load of money in the markets before. But I've also won, so. But that's the fun of the game, right? That's the fun of the game. Some people play $1 million poker rounds. Other people go all in on a penny stock. Anyways, guys, back to our watch list. So let's see what we've got going on here. We still own Hive, by the way. We still own Hive. I believe we've got about 6,000 or 7,000 shares. Ticker symbol HIV. You should have known. Yes, Max. You know what? You're totally right. You're totally right. So, holy smokes, guys! I can't believe we're at an hour and a half already. Just love to talk today. I'm gonna head out at 12:30, but we'll stay for another 10 minutes. At the same time, you never know. Hive could have gone to like back up to $4. I averaged down way too many times on the stock Hive, and I broke all my rules because I just thought it was gonna run. Very, very, very bad decision. I also, before that, before I bought into Hive, I had half of my one portfolio in a triple leveraged oil short. So you guys can get an idea of what kind of trading I did. But I made 3 grand on it, so it wasn't too bad. Peace out, Sound. Copper Mountain. I like copper too. I like copper, and I think copper should be a part of everybody's portfolio to a certain extent. Copper Mountain. Let's take a look at Copper Mountain. Where is Copper Mountain Mining Corp? That's a cool one. Here, let's take a look at this. 78 cents. Ooh. Man, that's looking good. Thinking of adding some exposure to copper miners, actually. Thank you, Jay. TRST real-time data change 5.3%. Something is up with Can't Trust Guys NYSE listing coming up. Sell the news. Hive could have gone to $100. I could have been a millionaire if all things work out. All my investments work timeless and perfect. Yeah, man, gotta agree with you. Anything could have happened. Anything could have happened. Imagine I had 50,000 shares and Hive went to $100. Like, I probably would have sold before that, to be honest. But you never know. So that's the game of life. If you don't take any risks, you'll never have any fun. You'll never make any money. Maybe you'll make a little bit, but hit me up when you plan to come out to the Bay Area. That sounds awesome. Mark, I would love to come out to the Bay Area. Or you could buy CWM for ED on Midas letter. For Ed. He says he owns almost 10% now. Let's see what we're working with here. CWM. Crown Mining Corp. Up 9% today. Let's see. $4.6 million market cap. Yep, owning 10% would be $460,000. 25,000 shares worth of volume. Traded today at 12 cents. So the entire day's worth of volume is about $3,000. Jeez. What do they do? Green Thumb just followed us back on Twitter. Sorry, let's take a look at that. Is that the official Green Thumb Industries? Green Thumb. No. Yeah, it looks like it. Cool. Copper mining company. I haven't talked about CXXI yet. Do a tour in Europe. Yeah, we were talking about that. That'd be pretty cool. I'd love to do shoot some videos about some European companies. He keeps saying it's a massive deposit just waiting for a buyout when prices of copper rise. Ed's a funny guy, but I wouldn't follow his trades to a T. Thoughts on Kron? I still think it's a little high. Look into SRHI for copper. It's my big copper play. Nickel and copper, NCX partners with Freeport. What do you think of Canby or Chiron over Kron? Chiron over Kron, those are two hype stocks, but I do think Chiron over Kron. They've got more different, like they're just different, playing on a different market, less competition in Latin America. Sorry though, let me just look at SRHI. If you really want to get me excited, guys, talk about resource stocks, talk about mining stocks. You guys know my secret weakness. Damn, look at this. Holy. This thing sold off like crazy. It's right. It's very close to its 52-week low. $45 million market cap. Sprott Resources. All right. We'll look at that a little more. Thank you. Come to Germany. You're welcome to stay here. Pez. What's up, Pez? Thank you. Thank you. Peace out, Jay. Thanks for tuning in always. Fortune Minerals. Trevor. Awesome. We own Fortune Minerals. We own... my neck's killing me. Let's go to this stock. 11.5 cents. What's up with my neck, man? Damn, I think Fortune Minerals at 11 cents right now is looking pretty interesting. So we traded Fortune Minerals quite a few times. Sold half our position about 30 cents. Still own about, I don't know how many shares, 5 to 10 grand Canadian worth of shares, however much that is, times 10, roughly, maybe like 50,000 shares. No, maybe like 25 to 50,000 shares of Fortune Minerals still. I don't know. The company's been all over the place. The company hit a low of like 2 cents, almost went bankrupt. A mine collapsed. Back in 2016, they've recovered. Yeah, I watched that too, about the road that they're looking to build. I think so. How would one know which mining stocks to get into? Weed stocks seemed easy to find and know which companies to look at. So Dustin, Prince, that's a that's a great idea. I'd say your first stop when it comes to looking at mining stocks, you know, if you don't know too much about the sector, you can buy the big boys. Like if you want to bet on the specific commodity like gold, copper, silver, you can buy the large cap miners that aren't as risky and are not going to go bankrupt if one mine collapses. That's where I would start. That's where I started. I started trading mid-cap silver mining stocks. And then go from there. You can look at smaller miners, but really, really, really do your research and due diligence about those companies. Because there's a lot of risk within the mining sector. And it takes the metals many, many years to go through their bull and bear markets. It's taken a long time for gold to bottom out. We've hit 1350 like for years. So this could be the next breakout. But yeah, do your research always and check out those large cap mining stocks first. You can do a piece on miners and how to invest in miners if you want. I could talk about miners for days. Wheat and precious metals. I like wheat and precious metals. They've got a streaming approach. They've got a streaming approach to the miners. They don't really own as many mines, and it's been a top performer. Wheat and precious metals has been a top performer in our portfolio. And I like the dividend. Great dividend too. Now, Dustin, don't get me wrong. The large cap miners are going to perform in a bull market. Say, for example, if gold is in a bull market right now, which I think it is, they're not going to perform as good as those smaller cap ones, but you're also going to have downside risk. And you're also going to have like diversification risk, because you take a stock like Barrick, for example. If one of their mines collapses or there's an issue with one of their mines, the company's not going to go bankrupt, as they have enough capital and it's big enough where they can survive. But smaller companies, it's not the same thing. So just, yeah, do your research, diversify. Don't put all your money in one miner. Buy the big cap ones to start. If you want to take risks later on, look at some smaller ones. Whoa, look at some smaller ones. Yes. Compound interest, you got it. You got it. I think you're right about that too. Like, that's why we've got most of our money in terms of cannabis stocks in the big companies. Like, but our cannabis holdings are a little bit different. Like, Aurora's our biggest holding, and Aphria was our second biggest holding, but we recently sold all of Aphria. So we sold all of Aphria at $14. Yeah, so always do your research, always do your due diligence. There's stocks we can talk about on here, but at the end of the day, if you see a stock on here that you'd like to buy, always do your research about it. Don't just buy it because we're talking about it, or because we said we bought it, whatever. Because one person's opinion doesn't necessarily mean it's a good buy. Cameco is the one if uranium flies. Cameco's already on fire. I was looking at Cameco around $12. Never bought it. And I got a question about Hive from Elizabeth. I didn't forget about that. Take a look in 2 seconds. Technicals right now for Cameco are a sell. I'm not touching Cameco unless it goes back down to like 13 or 12. But Cameco's actually put in some pretty decent gains. It's funny, you know, Cameco's like the lowest it's been since 2008. Who remembers the crash from Fukushima? I remember watching that. The next day the stock was down 40%. Craziness. But Cameco's, in reality, Cameco's made a 50% bounce off those January lows, but I think we're due for a pullback. We may only see 14 bucks though. What's up? What's up, DG Slots? Thanks for coming back. Why Kronos value is so overvalued. Having Altria as a partner is a big win for Kronos. Altria owns the U.S. Philip Morris tobacco brand. Free food is the best. Free food sounds great. I need to go get some food soon. Oh, we'll take off soon. I just want to cover a couple more quick things. Just take a look at a few more things. So yeah, back to the question about Hive. We still own some Hive. Maybe like, I want to say more than that. 5 or 10,000 shares. We still own 5 or 10,000 shares of Hive, but we're down quite substantially on the position, and I sold a lot of my Hive. It was Greek euros. Man, that sounds amazing. I did not see the BMO price target for ACB. Feel free to post a link. I'd love to take a look. Actually, I can just Google that. So we'll see. BMO. Let's see. $172. What are you talking about? 13 analysts covering ACB. What? Oh, no. Sorry. That's Bank of America. Or that's Aurora. Okay, so Aurora. Here, let's see. Analyst coverage. Short-term bullish. Mid to long-term neutral. 5 analysts covering it. Average price target of 1370. So there's a 47% upside considering the current share price. There's a consensus of buy. $17 price target. Yeah, $172 price target on ACB. We're going to be millionaires, guys. If ACB goes to 172 USD, I'm taking a vacation. Because so 172 times 4,000. Hey, I still have 700 grand. Jesus. That'd be all right. I'd definitely sell half. 4,000 shares as well. It's a good position. I mean, there's tons of cannabis companies to invest in. So, like, I think 4,000 shares of ACB. I kind of want to add another 500, but we'll see how it's going. Anybody ever bought and sold? I didn't touch that, but people here are buying and selling like crazy. So, guys, we are going to wrap this stream up in a few minutes. I'll give you guys a couple more minutes to... sorry about me ending the stream. It's just been a while. But yeah, so drop those recommendations. If you guys have any more stocks I want to look at. I'm not really in a rush to go, but I do want to take a break and get something to eat. So I'll stay for a couple more minutes. Just drop me some suggestions if you guys want me to take a look at any more companies. Otherwise, I'm going to head out in 2 minutes. What's up, Gary? What's going on? All right. TD. Still own TD. My pleasure. We still own TD. TD's doing well. TD's doing really well. I like the exposure to the US market. And they've got a pretty good dividend. And the stock's recovered quite a bit. Canadian banks are just so high right now. I think these stocks are, you know, susceptible to a pullback, but we definitely still own TD for the dividend. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Lyft. I'll take a look at all of them. Lyft & Co. Lyft & Co. Lyft & Co is a pretty cool company, actually. 60 cents right now. Right in the middle. I'd say the stock's a little bit high right now. I definitely like what they're doing. Just a little too high for me. Can be insert. Don't know much about this company. Consumer non-cyclical. Fishing and farming. Sorry, want to do more research about SRUTF. Sproutly. Holy. Hard to say, we're at lows right now. I've heard about Sproutly. I need to do more research about that one. THCT. THC Therapeutics. Holy, I don't know what's going on here. Up 297%, eh? That's worth a momentum trade. Not saying to buy it, and I wouldn't touch it, but 297% gains in one day. It's a little scary. TRST. CanTrust. Let's see what CanTrust is up to. CanTrust is up 7.2%. Definitely some news coming out about the company. Let's see if we've got any news. Nothing. We will find out soon, though. CanTrust is exploding. Up 7.7%. I've always liked CanTrust. CanTrust has been one of the first stocks that have actually been profitable. Man, this stock's on a tear. Thanks for bringing that up. CanTrust has been approved for the NYSE listing. Well, there we go. Shopify. I'm not too big on tech right now. Only because I do feel like the market's going to pull back, but I am long-term bullish on Shopify. But I definitely think that the market will pull back and it will bring tech with it. That's the only reason why I'm neutral to not buying any growth right now. Gold above 1340. Sweet. Moving up 5%. Silver touching 16. THC just exploded. Yeah, CanTrust is blowing up. LOL, Matthew Semick. Back in the room. Can't wait to buy an apartment in Toronto. We're in the same boat. Don't sleep, NYSE approving listing. I have a 500k share spec play ongoing. Abatis. Yes, Abatis, you're right. You'll keep running until late. SHMP. Holy, so many comments, guys. Fidelity didn't let me get in at 0.007 cents. Definitely. Thanks. What do you think about AGRA? What's going on, Doug? Thank you for tuning in. Nice to always have you here. TRST already listed on NYSE. Midas Sutter says VAI about to rocket. Vital Virtual Armor. Is that what we're talking about? Virtual Armor, INTE, Technology IT Services. Dang, don't know anything about this company. $18 million market cap, in the middle of its 52-week range. Yeesh. Okay, guys. So last thing I'm looking at is gold. Someone told me it's above 1340 now. Let's see. Bitcoin 4,000. Gold 1340.09. 13. Yeah, so we're seeing gold pick back up. Exactly what I want to see. Let's see if we can sustain this rally for gold. It's definitely broken out. We did run into some resistance around 1325. Now we're breaking out again. Let's see if we can push towards 1350 on the day. Anyways, guys, that is it for now. That is it for the stream. I'll be covering a bunch of stuff in our market minutes, so tune in for those. I appreciate everybody keeping me company in the stream. Mining ETFs. Damn, you always catch me right before I'm about to leave. I'm going to put out some videos on some mining stocks, so we'll get to that. We'll get to that. I'm going to put out a ton of top 3 videos. Top 3 small cap cannabis stocks, top 3 large cap miners, top 3 small cap miners, top 3 ETFs. We'll put out a bunch of maybe top 3, top 5 videos. So, but yeah, guys, that's it for now. I need to take a break. So, I'll talk to you guys in a bit, and yeah, I hope you have a happy trading day. Tune into my market minutes later. I'm out, guys. I'm out.